Welcome back to my channel and happy Friday, everybody. Let's get into some baddies tea of the week because a lot has been going on. Let's get into Scotty and Lemmy first because yesterday they ended up actually making their relationship public. Scotty ended up posting a picture in a really cute outfit and Lemmy was in the comment section putting up fire emojis and he called her bae. So everybody is like, oh, okay, so they're finally making their relationship public because this is honestly not surprising to anybody. Everybody knew that there was something going on between the two of them. A lot of the baddies have said that the two of them were together, and even Natalie recently at the beginning of filming Baddies Africa when she was beefing with Scotty and Lemmy, she made their relationship public. So because everybody has already been talking about the two of them being together, it makes sense for them to go public because what are they really hiding? Now let's talk about Ivory because she has been giving little hints about her time in Baddies Africa, and she ended up making a post saying that she was taking teeth, and then she made another social media post saying that the camera caught her knock somebody's tooth out. Now fans were in the comment section speculating about whose tooth got knocked out by Ivory, and people were originally saying that it was Dolly. Now I don't believe that Dolly's tooth got knocked out by Ivory. I don't think that that's who Ivory was talking about. We do know that Ivory and Dolly got into a fight at the very beginning of filming Baddies Africa, but they're basically at the end because they actually left Africa and are going to London. Natalie made that public yesterday, so I don't think that it was Dolly whose tooth got knocked out by Ivory. Now LCK, one of the new baddies for this season, ended up making a post with a picture of Kay Rican, one of the other new baddies, with a tooth missing out of her mouth. So now people think that it might have been Kay Rican who got her tooth knocked out by Ivory, but then there's people saying that her tooth was already gone. So I don't know whose tooth got knocked out. We're just gonna have to wait until May 11th. Now, people are also speculating about who gave Scotty a black eye because the other day there was a video recorded of Scotty in the club and it looked like her eye was a little bit swollen, and people are attacking Big Lex, saying that Big Lex was the one that gave Scotty the black eye. I personally don't think that it was Big Lex, but if it was, I mean, we haven't seen the season yet, so we don't know what happened and what caused the two of them to get into a fight. Now, we did see from the trailer of Baddies Africa that in the very beginning of filming this season, her and Scotty did end up getting into a fight, but we didn't see it, so we don't know if Lex is the one that gave Scotty a black eye. Honestly, it could have been anybody. But even if Lex did give Scotty a black eye or one of the other girls gave her a black eye, Scotty knows what she's signing up for when she does this show. She knows that everybody gets into fights and she knows that there's a possibility that she's going to end up having to fight somebody, and she keeps signing up to be on the show. So I don't think that people should be babying Scotty because we didn't even see the season yet to know what she did to somebody or said to somebody as to why they gave her the black eye. I just don't agree with people being biased already, especially because we haven't even watched Baddies Africa yet. So I feel like people should wait until they watch the season to decide who they don't like and who they do like this season. But again, people do have their favorites, so anything they do or say, people are going to get behind them. Let's talk about this Jayla and Big Lex back and forth that happened on social media this week because Jayla was trying to say that the reason why she bit Big Lex is because she wanted Big Lex to feel what it felt like to get bit by somebody because she felt like Big Lex was wrong for coming on the show and defending Gretchen when Gretchen is the one who bit Jayla last season, and I don't agree with that, okay? I think that Jayla is just trying to save face. I feel like the reason why she bit Big Lex during that fight is because she was losing. However Big Lex was holding or hitting her, it must have hurt, and that's the reason why she bit Big Lex, was to get her off of her. I feel like Jayla bit Big Lex for the same reason that Gretchen bit Jayla last season, and that's because she was losing the fight, but that's just my opinion. I don't know because I wasn't there. And lastly, let's get into this beef between Ahna and Stunna Girl because they recently started going back and forth again. If you've been paying attention to the drama that's been going on, they started going back and forth before the season of Baddies Africa even started filming, and now they're going back and forth once again, and things have gotten really messy between the two of them ever since Ahna mentioned Stunna Girl's brother in one of her social media posts yesterday. And so now Stunna Girl said that they're taking this beef off of reality TV and into the streets. She said that because Ahna mentioned her brother, now she has to face the consequences for it, and she basically said that after she does what she does to Ahna, she's going to go to jail happy. And I just feel like things are getting really crazy between the two of them. I personally don't think that any of the girls should be taking their beef from the show and putting it into real life because I feel like that's dangerous. I mean, we already saw that happen with Ivory at the very beginning of filming Baddies Africa. Stunna Girl and some of her friends ended up jumping Ivory. Now Ivory did not end up getting hurt, but it still could have been a lot worse than what it was. And so now because of Ahna mentioning Stunna Girl's brother, now the same thing might potentially happen to her because Stunna Girl Girl did say that she was going to pull up to Ahna's apartment. Ahna's claiming that Stunna Girl doesn't know where she lives at for real, because Ahna's saying that Stunna Girl keeps saying she lives in an apartment when really she lives in a house. Hopefully Stunna Girl doesn't really know where Ahna lives, but at the same time, Ahna does go out a lot from what we're able to see, so she might catch her when she's out. I just hope nobody ends up getting hurt in this situation. It's getting really messy. I mean, the two of them have really been going back and forth because they're debating about which one of them won the fight that they had at the very beginning of Baddies Africa, and we don't know who won the fight because we haven't even seen it yet. Like, they need to allow the season to air before they start talking about it, because we need to be able to see for ourselves. Because Stunna Girl is saying that she never got her head split open by Ivory, but then Ahna's saying that Stunna Girl did get her head split open by Ivory, and then when she fought Stunna Girl, she reopened the cut, and Stunna Girl saying that that's not true. However, when we see the clip of her getting into a fight with Ahna in the Baddies Africa trailer, she does have her hair covering a part of her forehead, but I'm not saying that she really did get cut open because we really just don't know that. We're not going to know until May 11th. But one thing I will say is Ahna does need to stop talking a lot of shit on social media, because this is why I can kind of understand where, you know, Biggie was coming from at the Baddies reunion when she said that the reason why she doesn't get involved into Ahna's fights is because, number one, she's not a fighter, and number two, Ahna is constantly beefing with somebody. So if you're friends with Ahna and she's constantly beefing with people, how many times are you going to have to fight for her because she keeps getting into it with different people? So I can kind of understand where Biggie's coming from in that sense. So yeah, it's just messy. So those are my thoughts on all the Baddies drama that took place this week. Let me know what you thought about all of this down in the comment section, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video.